Chris Boyd has been doing a lot of talking on this fine Friday morning, even though it's afternoon now. Hell, it's almost evening, but Chris Boyd talks, and he can certainly talk the walk. And it is the 27th of September. We've got another chaotic weekend ahead of us, but we just had a chaotic midweek as Rangers scud at Malmo. We've got two things that he was talking about. He went through Hibs fans, but first of all, he says Rangers are on their way as Chris Boyd eyes stunning Euro run after Malmo as he urges fans to book flights for the final. Yeah, I mean, I think he's jumped the gun there, but I mean, that's quite incredible to say the least. That's what he told Sky Sports. It's the first time Rangers have beaten a Swedish side, and it was comfortable enough. I think the only worry for Clement would be that he would want that ruthlessness in front of goal. The further you go in this competition, you're going to have to take that chance. I'm going to say something. It's cheaper to book up for Bilbao now rather than wait closer to May. That's where the final is, and Rangers are on their way. Again, you take away a pinch of salt. Boyd's having a wee joke here. There's nothing wrong with having a wee joke at the end of the day. It was a very good performance by Rangers to beat Malmo. No Scottish side had ever beaten a Swedish opposition, which is just well, no, I think it's Rangers, but no Scottish side's beaten Malmo before, which is just insane. By the way, I mean, how's that even a thing? Like, how's that? How have Rangers never beat Swedish opposition, and then how have Rangers, Celtic, and Hibs never beat Malmo? I mean, I can accept with Hibs, even though I don't think the 7-0 is acceptable, right? When Hibs get beat all those many moons ago, but I mean, Rangers and Celtic, like Malmo are a decent club, right? But they play in a league that's no that good, and they've got no like European pedigree really. So to me, it is honestly baffling how it could be allowed to go that way. But according to Chris Boyd, they're on their way. I believe at the start of the season, I predict that Rangers. I've got my wee note that I don't read until the end of the season. That's my new gimmick now. I think I predict that we'd get knocked out against Kiev and we'd go into the Europa League and make it into the last 16. So, I mean, you never know. We might make it into the last 16, but that would suggest getting past a knockout round first. So, I mean, that's going to be difficult enough, isn't it, at the end of the day? But then Chris Boyd, he then turned his attention to Hibs fans. Now, of course, if you've been trying to buy a ticket for the Hibs game before today, you wouldn't be able to get one due to the fact there was a bit of uncertainty regarding how many seats would be available at Ibrox, whether or not they could open the full stand or whatever. But it's back. Ibrox is back, baby. The full stadium is open now. I'm just going to actually take a wee cheeky look over at the My Chairs and see what is available, because yesterday nothing was available. But obviously, due to this, Hibs fans have been quite pissed off, and I would say rightfully so, because there's been no announcement about what the hell's going on. So let's see here. My Jers member sale from 12 p.m. Friday, so that's official. You can get your last tickets here. How many tickets? There's not many. They're all in the Bromlin stand. Oh, there's a few in the main stand as well. None in the stand. Nah. So again, should it really be left to Friday for these tickets to come out? No, but it's not normal circumstances. Rangers obviously with the reopening of the stadium, but the problem is I understand Hibs fans' frustrations, right? And also Rangers fans' frustrations, because people, you need to book your travel, you need to set things up, whatever you've got in your life, in order to accommodate going to a game. So it's better knowing in advance whether or not you can go, rather than waiting to like a couple of hours before the game, which I mean in this case is like 48 hours before the game, less than 48 hours, because of course the game is at 12 o'clock on Sunday. So I totally get that. But Chris Boyd has fired in to Hibs fans, and this is exactly what he said. From Rangers' point of view, they're back home in front of a full stadium, and maybe the Hibs fans will stop moaning. They can get their tickets now. So Chris Boyd laying the smack down, not really giving Hibs fans the time of day. He's like, maybe they can shut up. Rangers are on their way, and the Hibs fans can stop their moaning. Chris Boyd laying the smack down on this Friday afternoon. Anyway, guys, that is going to leave it for this video. We'll be back later with the SPFL preview show. Got obviously St Johnstone Celtic 5:45, I believe, kickoff on a Saturday, which is weird. Then we've got Hibs against Rangers on Sunday. And then, of course, we've got an exciting midweek next week as well. More Europa, Champions and Conference League. Oh, it's great, man. Scottish football, football in general. Get your bets out.